Good morning, and welcome to the 5 a.m. Club, the club that is dedicated to the health, education, and wealth of its members. It is only during this part of the show that I will attempt to speak really fast in an effort to sound like some sort of a cool character when in fact, it's an ordinary person, just like you. However, the remainder of the show, I will be speaking in my regular, deep voice, captivating women all over the world while giving men a modeled example of someone worth looking up to. So if you were previously uninformed, it stops tonight. Your clock is right. It's 5 a.m. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful morning, and we have another beautiful show planned for you guys. We're just getting right to it. We're diving into it today. We're talking that talk, and we're walking that walk, George. You understand me? Today, I'm going to be discussing what happened to your body when you eat blueberries every day. The consumption of these superfoods are informational, to say the least. Also, is it a bad thing to be lazy? Have you ever been dubbed lazy? Is this a handle that's been set out for you? Well, you're going to want to hang out here because I'm going to tell you a couple of positive things about being lazy. All right? That, a couple of other awesome things coming up here at the 5 a.m. Club. Stick with us for a couple of seconds. We'll be right back with it. Who's the Real Cheap TV in the building? Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club.
5 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna be?
Waking up with the 5 a.m. Club. Shout out to Bad Boy Blaze. We just want to give y'all a little bit of health tips of what I'm taking this morning or every morning. We got the black cumin seed oil once a day, some food and water. Got the ashwagandha, man. Great for stress relief, man. Take this once a day. Got the extra strength ashwagandha, man. It's fire. Elderberry, man. Great for the immune system, man. Great to keep you healthy. Great for your immune system, man. Take this once a day. Oil of oregano, man. Another one, man. Great for you. Salute to Bad Boy Blaze and the whole 5 a.m. Club. This is my morning rundown. First, we start with the oil of oregano. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat something first. Drink some water. Then we got the elderberry. You know what I'm saying? Same process, one a day. Then we got the extra strength ashwagandha. Yeah, one per day on that too. Then we got the black cumin seed oil, man. These all keep you healthy, keep your immune system good, you know what I'm saying? Keep your heart health going, you know what I'm saying? Keep down the high cholesterol and just make you feel like a superhero, you know what I mean? Because we all superheroes. Make sure you eat something with it, drink some water, you know what I mean? See me? Got me a little croissant, fried egg, nothing crazy, nothing too special, nothing too heavy. Black Panther cup, Black Panther figures, you know what I'm saying? These are a few essentials to keeping me a superhero, you know what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of superheroes out here. Bad Boy Blaze, you know what I'm saying? This is our serum right here. We also got a couple other ones that we'll tell you about. Vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E. We also got zinc, tart cherry, stuff like that. But for now, man, if y'all want to get healthy and start getting on your path, get the black cumin seed oil, get the ashwagandha, get the elderberry, you know what I'm saying? Get the oil of oregano, drink water, eat some food, take one per day, you be on your track.
Yo, bring me some of them things, man. Man, you know what I mean, man.
Yeah, yo, you know it's gonna cost you more money having me out at 5 o'clock in the morning, right?
5 o'clock in the morning. What you gonna be?
5 a.m. Club.
Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself.
Yeah, no. We back at it today, man. Diamorosa, good morning. Maj from Jupiter, good morning, man, and have an excellent workout. Blaze it up. You already know the deal. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. Savory Dave Jackson, top of the morning, and welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Barry Bays, good morning, and welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Kendall Bryan, a.k.a. KB, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, no. Ebony Brannon, good morning. Hey, Maj from Jupiter, don't forget to go to the YouTube, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, and thank you. Appreciate it. Come check out, tap in with us here morning, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m., man. Keep us surprised at these workouts you on, man. We're about to get heavy into that too. So we'd love some input from you. And, we're not junkies or nothing. We just want to stay on top of it. Want to stay on top of it, and we appreciate any other physical people out here. You know what I mean? Motivators. Yeah, you're pretty motivating, so that's dope. Who else we got? Your boy Sheen, aka Markia. Good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Honey C. Good morning. And welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Jeff Spicoli. Top of it, fam. Top of it. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. JD Jefferson, you already know. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Dwayne Pooh. Tuning in live from his work truck. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's a serious 5 a.m.er, Be very careful, but we certainly appreciate your attendance, man. We most certainly do. Keep it up. Yeah, man, but we're diving into it today. What happens? Oh, I'm sorry. Moving way too fast. Do we got any special announcements? Any special announcements? Do we got any birthdays? Any anniversaries? Anybody's kids moving out the house? Whatever. If it's a special announcement to you, it is a special announcement to us here at the 5 a.m. Club. So we appreciate it when you guys share your joy with us. We certainly appreciate it. So if you guys got any of that kind of stuff you want to get out, please do. While y'all think and ponder that, want to get we'll get off into the word of the day. The word of the day today is organon. Organon is an instrument of thought, especially a means of reasoning, or a system of logic. Organon. Give JD a minute to get that on the board there. If you're new to the show, we learn a new word here every day in an effort to expand our vocabulary as well as exercise our minds. Organon. All right. So JD getting that up there for us. We certainly appreciate him for that. In the meantime, I guess I could use it in extensions for you guys because we want you to use these words. If you get a chance to use it in the chat, that would be awesome. During the live taping or on a replay, it does not matter, but we greatly encourage it and we surely appreciate it. All right. 5 a.m. writer, as an influencer writer, I have created a complex organon of magic. A complex organon and a very creative way to organize myself and my show. Organon. Ebony Brennan says, my daughter turned 10 on the 25th, so I took her to Disneyland for her birthday, and I'm down 16 pounds. Wow. Now that belongs in a cup next to my water. I need some water and another cup for some feel good. That was awesome. I'll drink to that. Keep up the good work. That was awesome. Ebony on her stuff. Keep it up. And happy birthday, baby girl. Baby Ebony. Happy birthday, look. 10 is the fun years. 10 is all of the cool stuff going on. Nick T. Good morning, the top of it. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. We appreciate you here. We appreciate you certainly. Yeah, what a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning, lay it out. I want to get into it. I want to talk about what happens. What happens to your body when you eat blueberries every day, every single day? Does anybody know what happens to your body when you eat blueberries every day? Of course not. That's why you tune into the 5 a.m. club, because we're going to get to it. All right. So you're not alone. We've been eating blueberries by the handful lately. Peak blueberry season is in the summer months, specifically July through August. We're in the month of August. And bushels of berries are everywhere these days, from the farmer's market to your local grocery store. While blueberries are a perfectly fine fruit snack all on their own, they're also delicious. Blended into smoothies, tossed salads, into cocktails, and baked into blueberry muffins, pies, scones, and tarts. The list goes on and on. Their endless appeal makes them one of the most popular berries to buy, not to mention all of their health benefits. We see you, antioxidants. But you can eat blueberries every day. Can you? We asked a dietitian, Dr. Jordan Hill, a top nutrition coach, over at Top Nutrition Coaching, to weigh the pros and cons of consuming this superfood regularly. And this is what this nutritionist had to say. Blueberries have long been considered a superfood because they provide a lot of different nutrients, which contribute to various positive effects on your health. Those effects include heart, brain, digestive, eye, and skin benefits. Man, that sounds good. I felt that my skin smoothed out when I said that. I'm going to say it again. These are the benefits of the particular superfood we're discussing this morning, blueberries. They have positive effects on your heart, your brain, your digestive, your eye, and your skin. All right. Moreover, blueberries can contribute to type 2 diabetes management. If you're struggling with type 2 diabetes, blueberries can contribute to the proper management. They also help out with cancer prevention, as well as weight management, due to their antioxidants and inflammatory properties. Some of the major reasons that they are labeled a superfood. All right. So the antioxidants and phytochemicals in blueberries may help to support hormonal balance, heart health, and skin health. While the folate of vitamin C can contribute to fertility and prenatal health, the coach explained. Ever wonder why so many skincare products list blueberry extract as an ingredient? That would be because the magical berry is just as powerful as it is tasty. It can fight the signs of aging and boost your skin's glow meter big time. Wow. Multi benefits from this superfood, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't go out and get no blueberries today, you don't have none already. If you don't go get them today, we know something. All right. As for the Mighty's berry linked to fertility and prenatal health, that this nutritionist is talking to us about, the anti-inflammatory properties in blueberries may help alleviate some of the discomforts associated with menstrual cramps and inflammation. Ladies, this is a wonderful, beautiful, and healthy tip. Blueberries help the discomfort associated with menstrual cramps and inflammation. So, fellas, if your woman is not here, this is the gym for you. You show up today during lunchtime or pop up at her job with some fresh blueberries. Some fresh blueberries. Sweetie, thinking of your skin, your health, the discomfort you feel that time of the month. How super are you going to look? All right. So let's talk about let's get these. Honey C says blueberries are the sweet to my salads. Got me out here looking 18. Yes, I seen your pictures. Thought you were 18. Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, Zachary Ramirez, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. The 5 a.m. club, bro. Glad you was able to make it. Yeah. So let's talk about the healthy ways to eat blueberries. With so many health benefits linked to blueberries, you would assume eating them by the bushels would be just fine. But because this berry contains a moderate amount of sugar, about 15 grams per cup, you must be mindful of how you're ingesting this sweet little fruit. All right, you must be mindful. Some of the healthiest ways to consume blueberries are in their fresh and raw form because they maintain more of the nutritional value, unprocessed or cooked. Enjoying a few as a morning or afternoon snack, solo or mixed with other berries like strawberries, blackberries, um, is my number one suggestion. Followed by blueberries and smoothies, used as a topping for oatmeal yogurts and honey C. You've guessed it, salad, salad, or frozen in the popsicles for you guys with the teeny ones, the little baby boppers. It's a good trick. Freeze these blueberries into popsicles. Dwayne Poole said, I declared war against blueberries. My son is allergic to them. You do have very rare cases such as this. So people, please, thank you, Dwayne, for sharing that. Be mindful. If your teenies are too tiny, let's make sure that they're okay. We want our kids to have the best. We want them to be the best, but not at the expense of their health. So make sure y'all pay attention to those little people. Those little people are the future. As hard as it may be in the middle of the summer, when freshly baked blueberry pies and blueberry-based confectionery goods are rampant, these are the healthiest ways to enjoy the superfood. The least healthy ways to eat blueberries in a sugary dessert paired with deep fried recipes. So, as tasty as it is, be very careful. Be very careful. All right. What happens to your body if you eat blueberries every day? If consumed daily, a person will likely have an increased antioxidant and inflammatory food intake, which may lead to improved heart health, digestive health, blood sugar regulation, cancer risk, and chronic disease risk, says our nutritionist. Do I need to carry on? Because some of those benefits are enough for me to drop the mic and go in there and grab some blueberries right now. Right now. All right. More good news for blueberry lovers. Aside from being generally safe to eat daily, unless you're allergic, our young brother Pooh, according to the Mayo Clinic, 1 cup serving of blueberries contains 25% of the recommended daily value for vitamin C and 4 grams of dietary fiber, and it's only 80 calories. Let's get it. Blueberries for the win. This way you can satisfy your sweet tooth cravings with a fruit fix under 100 calories for a small serving. But what happens when you overdo it? Incorporating blueberries into your daily diet contribute to overall well-being. However, like with any food, moderation and variety are important. While blueberries are nutritious, relying solely on one type of food could lead to an imbalanced diet. Instead, I recommend consuming a wide range of nutrient-rich foods to ensure that you get the vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients your body needs for its optimal function. All right. Ebony Brandon says, my kids love to snack on frozen blueberries. That's awesome too. Whether you popsicle it up or whether you put those little things in the container and freeze them. That's a great alternative for the kids. Honey C says, add them frozen to a sweet wine, and you'll be snacking too. All right. Well, how many blueberries can you eat in a day? The recommended daily intake of blueberries can vary based on age, gender, activity level, and overall dietary needs. Still, the recommended serving of blueberries is considered to be a half a cup. Knock down a half a cup of them berries. You'd be on your track. What happens if you eat too many blueberries? Given the delicious nature, wanting to polish, we drop mic drop. Y'all bear with us here for a second. I'm gonna be getting it right back to us. We'll take a short break right here. Let's get it.
What? What do you want? It's fucking 4:50 in the morning? What? Get out of my bloody world! Well, was that guy grumpy? Hi, I'm Jonathan. And that you...
Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself.
All right, we're back at it. Technical difficulties here. Where we're talking about eating too many blueberries. Before we get into that, let's go berry beige. Just a quick tip. If you're buying fresh blueberries in a plastic container out of your grocery store's produce section, please wash them thoroughly. They get treated poorly. They get treated poorly in the warehouses. That's an excellent tip, Barry, and we appreciate it. And it's also very true, folks. So he's right. Make sure you gotta pay attention to that. So what happens if you eat too many blueberries? Given a delicious nature, wanting to polish off a plant or two of blueberries in one sitting is valid, but professionals advise against that. Over-consuming blueberries can cause potential health concerns like excessive calorie intake, fiber overload leading to GI issues, spikes in blood sugar, and oxalate overload leading to kidney stone formation. So be very careful. With that in mind, I suggest sticking to the recommended half a cup daily. After all, there's always tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. We can start again. KB says, I forgot about them blueberries and we'll get some today. and eat them like sunflower seeds. That's dope. Yeah. Some foods, fruits and whatnot, are fun fruits and vegetables, and I think that's a good idea. Instead of carton of those next to you and pop them like sunflower seeds, like KB said. Yeah, no. Hey, y'all, let's take a minute. Let's get them likes up. Let's hit them like buttons. Let's get the likes to match the attendance here. Likes are very important overall flow of the show, and it certainly helps with the algorithm. Keeps us in the mix. So let's get this going. Let's get this spread and shared around. All right. We're demonetized here on YouTube, probably because we're talking too much good stuff. Either way it goes, man, we hold our own here. So I appreciate all you guys for contributing to the platform. You guys are doing an excellent job. We try to do at least $20 a week. It's hard for you, $10, man, but we want to keep it going. Let's do so. All right. So again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all been doing very well, keeping the morale up around here, and that's what it's about. So again, if you get anything from the show,
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, EBT. I take cash out, Venmo.
And he says, "Oh my God, half a cup, trouble, trouble." Yeah, it can definitely lead to trouble if we don't exercise moderation. But that's pretty much with anything. Anything we have, it's always a great idea to be mindful of moderation. These goodies in moderation. Snaptastic, top of the morning, and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Who else in there? Yeah, man, the real Chief A1. Yeah, no. I got to slide to the other screen here and there, man, to get these comments from Instagram and Facebook. So, y'all bear with me. You guys got to come on down to the YouTube platform. That's what we're focusing on. But yeah, man. Yeah, them things is awesome. Blueberries. It's a good thing. I like them. So you guys done tapping those like buttons, man. Get them all the way up. If you're here by way of YouTube, back out of the comment section. Find that fist with the thumb pointing upward and tap it. Find that fist with the thumb pointing upward and tap it, folks. Get to it. So we're having a sweet morning this morning. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. I like blueberry. I like to do a mixture of things personally. So I like what Honey C said with the salad mix. Throw them in there in your salad. Get a nice, savory, a sweet savory taste to it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope. I love the smoothie idea, especially with it being so hot now. Especially with dealing with all this heat. Cold treats are really good, and it really, really adds to the healthy cold treats. So, I know how that goes. What's another way that I use blueberries? Really it. I'm really right at the container can do it. I'm like KB. I get a little container, rinse them out real good, pop some in my little cup. Yeah, snack them. Throw them back here and there. So let's try to get those blueberries in our system daily. Not only are they a superfood, but they're very, very delicious. Very delicious. Barry Bay says, "I'll take blueberries over strawberries any day." Strawberries are like a fruit filled with sand. That's my personal preference. I love blueberries over strawberry any day, but the right strawberry are delicious as well. But they have to be I had some strawberries that I wasn't really fond of, and I only ate them because I knew they were good for me. Honey C says, I'm telling y'all, they're good as ice cubes, too. Ms. Walker, good morning, and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. You know. All right. So, yeah, we're going to dive into is being lazy a good thing? I'm going to talk about being lazy or not to be lazy right here in the 5 a.m. club coming up very shortly. Stick with us and don't go nowhere.
Good evening. It has been brought to my attention that some of you Betty Crocker sweet cake ass niggas been talking that slick shit when Barry's not around. Well, before we go any further, I want to let you know that if you want a puff of that smoke, I got that pack waiting on your ass. Now it seems that since I've been busy with charity work, toy drives, and feeding the homeless, that some of you niggas think that Barry done gone soft. And to you lollipop ass niggas I say, ask your wife how hard I am. Ask your mama how hard I am. And if you sweet niggas want the fade, I'll beat you hoes into candy yams, I swear before God, hallelujah.
Yeah, no. All right. What happened? You're lazy. Nothing. Silly. You're lazy. Just kidding. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dan Buettner. He says being lazy is good for you. Super agers take siestas and don't work too hard in the world's blue zones. Not sure if you guys ever heard of blue zones, but they are certainly worth looking up. Blue zone. All right. Nothing special about it. Spelled just like it sounds. The color. Blue zone. Very interesting topic. Amira the songstress, good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Excited to have you. Come on over to the YouTube channel, please. Subscribe, tune in, and get live with us and share some of the good information that we're certain that you have. But yeah, these blue zones that Dan is talking about, these are places where people regularly live past 100 in good health and share a few key things in common. They make it easy to maintain a healthy lifestyle with lots of walking and time for rest. Herbal teas, whole grains, wine, honey, and beans are some of their diet staples. Okay. Share that again for a few of you people. I know y'all want to hear that again. Herbal teas, whole grains, wine, honey, and beans are some of their diet staples. Imagine a way to improve your health and your longevity without any strict diets, without an exercise routine, expensive superfoods, supplements, or pills. Author Dan Buettner, who found it, not once, but 5 times over in the world's so-called blue zone, where people tend to live for a very long time and in very good health. Very good time and in very good health, which is very interesting. Clearly, what I caught my attention. His blue zone thesis, well, which he spent 20 years defending and illustrating, is that these people aren't actually health nuts, and they don't work exceptionally hard to stay sharp as they age either. Instead, we're gently nudged into healthy living day after day. To an untrained observer, they may even appear kind of lazy, taking naps, skipping vigorous exercises. Their environment is set up to let wellness happen accidentally. All right. That's the way they structured over there. So this might be the place for some of us. This might be something to check out. The reason that they're living a long time is not because they pursue longevity, but because longevity ensues, Dan says. Ahead of his release, the release of his new book and docuseries on Netflix, coming out a couple of days, that both aim to unpack the secrets of Blue Zone. So August 30th, a couple of days, it's going to be releasing that docuseries on Netflix. I'm going to check it out in a little bit more in depth. Blue zones are not exactly couch potatoes. Blue zoners are not exactly couch potatoes. Barry Bay says Inglewood got a few blue zones. Right? Blue zoners are not exactly couch potatoes. They're out doing things that are good for their bodies, their brains, and their moods all throughout the day. They just don't realize it. Right? They're filling up on vegetables, whole grains, and local honey. So there's not a lot of room for processed foods or table sugars on their plates. They're spending time with loved ones, feeling a sense of purpose, and keeping stress in check, while walking instead of driving, simply because it's too healing, too expensive. Longevity comes easy because it's organically baked into the default choices for the people in the blue zone. All right. It's a product of the right environment. And that environment nudges them into moving every 20 minutes or so, eating largely a whole food, plant-based diet, socializing more. Dan says, pay attention to the places in the world that have produced the health outcomes we want and copy them. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Use your head. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. It says local honey and tea keeps the Rona away. Oh, man. So let's talk about a few examples of blue zones. There are a few specifically that are all over the world. One particularly in Greece, Ikaria, Greece. On this island, parked midway between Greece and Turkey, in the Aegean Sea, about 130 miles east of Athens, people learned to eat local. All right, because for centuries they had to. This island had no natural ports. Their herbal tea, the herbal teas over there made from sage and rosemary are rich in health-boosting compounds. Their raw honey is never boiled, leaving bioactive compounds and the bee pollen intact. And if you ask 88-year-old Akarian Vaso Parikos which tea she recommends drinking on a daily basis, it's wine. Often the Akarians drink just a glass or two with dinner and in good company. It's even possible that there's something unique about the way that their wine, their herbs, and their diet pairs together, which makes it all more beneficial to their health. The research on that idea is still mixed. I'm sure it's mixed because some of those people who are making money off our misery want to argue about it. People who are gonna lose a lot of money, man, we start getting healthy. There's people who are gonna lose a lot of money if we start smartening up. If we up our intelligence, there's a lot of people gonna lose a lot of money. That's one of the reasons they don't want this 5 a.m. club out there too far, too deep. It's a lot of people gonna lose a lot of money. We're no longer them. All right, but let's move right to the local spot here, the one in California, Loma Linda, California, just outside of Los Angeles, a bustling community of 7-day Adventists live in America's only blue zone. This is the only blue zone in America. They prioritize eating healthy whole foods like nuts, vegetables, and beans, and generally don't consume meat or drink alcohol. They made this healthy lifestyle easy to follow by sharing potluck dinners at church and opening up a grocery store with plenty of staples like whole grains and fresh produce, but no meat in sight. Some even make a meat loaf made with oats, walnuts, and breadcrumbs. All right, everything crazy. So that's pretty dope. It's pretty interesting. Right here in Loma Linda, California, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only blue zone here in America. But another spot is in Italy. All right. Sardinia, Italy, on this large Mediterranean island, roughly 170 miles west of Rome. People get their exercise by just walking around. Steep towns built into the hillsides make mobility exercise a daily part of life, and the same way that tending gardens, the traditional sitting on the floor in Japan, or splitting logs in Costa Rica helps keep elders mobile, strong, and engaged. After work, blues owners might enjoy an afternoon nap to unwind, then head out to share a laugh or a dance with friends. This sounds like the kind of community that will spread and be more encouraged when I am president. And rest assured, I will be president. Yes, I will. Double OBLZ. I'm going to be creating our world going to be a blue zone. You know what I'm saying? The whole world be a blue zone. We should not be struggling and working so hard. We should not be slaving and all this blah, blah, blah. We should be making this healthy investment to live out our purpose. We tend to under-celebrate that. You know what I mean? People gonna be upset about this, man. The people who rely on us to eat their crap, processed foods, packaged up junk, cans of soda. I'm gonna trade my can of soda for a glass of wine immediately. You know what I mean? I'm gonna trade in that bag of chips for a handful of blueberries immediately. Superfoods, because I'm a super dude. That's what it's about. And longevity. Yeah, that's what it's about. Longevity till I'm 70. So yeah, man, y'all talk to me. Have any of you guys ever heard of these blue zones? Anybody ever heard of these blue zones? Very interesting concept. Very interesting idea. I like it. I like it. KB said Ebony could be vice president today. All that work she's been putting in. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope too, and inclusive. You know, man and a woman. I'm gonna need to be brought down and be more in tune to my femininity, and it's not gonna happen naturally. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help. Ebony put that paperwork in, and I'll have Martha look over it ASAP. Let's get that candidacy going. Yeah, man, what do y'all think about these blue zones, man? We'll be back here in 2 seconds to talk about it. It's exciting to me. In the meantime, get those ballots ready.
No more wait. The time is here. Every day we see poverty, despair, and overall fuck shit. But one man has stepped up to the plate, and through his shades he sees health, education, and wealth. He is not here to fiddle nor to faddle, not to dilly nor to daddle. He has arrived to stand stomp down in this mud with you until this mess in our community is purged, washed, and rinsed. It is 5 a.m. and 2024 is right around the corner. And will you rise to the occasion? Will you rise before the sun? And will you stand at 5 a.m. with Bad Boy Blaze, ready to get shit done?
Blaze for President 2024.
Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Shout out to myself.
Yeah, the Blue Zones are pretty dope. Buddy 404-4719 says, correct facts, we miss you, big homie. Hey, I appreciate the shout out. Shout out to you. And yeah, we still active, man. Trashy Pine. Top of the morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Appreciate your attendance. Make sure you get on over to YouTube as well and get your subscription on. He says, I didn't know that they exist. Still referring to the Blue Zones. Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. Every Dave said, I've seen on TV places where people live long, happy lives and healthy lives, but didn't know that they were called Blue Zones. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, isn't it a trip? Like when it comes to positive things for us, when it comes to healthy things, they always seem to be hidden or foreign to us. You know, how many things have we learned as adults that we should have known from birth, that we should have known as toddlers? You know, how to eat certain things, what to eat. I don't believe it's no accident, you know, that we were not taught certain things. I don't. Ignorance is not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. We got to move forward. We know now. So now we get to talk to our little ones and teach them to teach their little ones when they come about, you know, that that's better for us. You know, that it's better for us. There are better options. There are better choices. You know, they're stuffing all this workout equipment and gym for 3 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. Nobody has to do that. There's no problem if you want to do it. You know, I'm still gonna get out there, you know, slang some iron around. But I think that's what it is. And then when it comes to fitness anyway, you know, the actual physical activity is a very small portion of the outcome, 15, 20% or something. The other 80% is your nutrition. There's been times where I've worked out 6 days a week, months at a time, and did not yield the results that I also received for not working out. I went 30 days one day. I wanted to really see. I really wanted to see if I could change my eating, right? So I did this little thing one time where I cut out all sugar. I didn't eat no breads. And the only liquid I drank was water. I didn't drink juice, fruit juice, 100% juice, nothing. All water, no breads. So I basically lived off of chicken, salads, beans, and that was it. 30 days later, my buddy's like, bro, man, what you doing? What gym you go to? How long you in there? Having no idea that I hadn't done a single solitary push-up. I promise you, not one. I looked great. I felt great. Didn't do much of nothing except switch up that diet. That's it. That's all. JD says Blaze can play the shit out of the piano. Yeah, I mess with that piano, man. It's not just for looks. That piano is pretty therapeutic. I busted a tune or two for JD the other day, man. Barry Bay says he's starting to fast with nothing but fresh watermelon later this week. Now that's something I can get behind. Fresh watermelon. Yeah, I can definitely do that because you cover a lot with that. Very, very, very juicy. Watermelons yield a lot of juice. So whenever I'm juicing, that's one of my favorite things to juice too, because you get a lot. You get a lot from a little. Yeah, so that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. JD said I started to throw my keyboard off the balcony. Yeah, that's a good idea, Barry. That is an excellent idea. So definitely keep us surprised at that. Keep us updated. All right. So I'm gonna help y'all out a little bit now, especially for y'all, Ebony, Markia. Y'all make sure y'all here with us Friday. When we get to our true or false, we're going to be discussing things and having questions related to things that we talked about all week. So I'll help y'all out a little bit right now. I'll give a general recap of today. Some of these questions are going to be popping up on Friday. Today we talked about what happens to your body when you eat blueberries every day. There's an increased antioxidants and inflammatory food intake. It improves heart health. That's what happens when you eat blueberries every day. There are some negative effects if you overindulge. If you overindulge anything, you'll be in trouble. But we're going to be talking about the positivity, not the negativity. We're going to be talking about what happens positively to your body when you eat blueberries every day. I'm also going to touch on these blue zones. The blue zones we talked about today. Dan Butner. Is being lazy a good thing? Is that actually lazy? I don't. But the way we've been trained these days, some people get up and go. They don't feel right if they don't work a 40-hour week, 50-hour week, some 60-hour weeks. Some people mistake motion for progress. Motion doesn't necessarily mean progress. As an example I gave earlier when it comes to working out. So me working out 6 days a week, I did not get the progress that I desired. I wanted to work out a little bit. I wanted to, burn a little bit of that gut stuff. I had the toughest time 6 days a week working out. But if I didn't adjust that diet until I adjusted the proper eating, yeah. So Markia says she's moving to Cali to join the tribe. Well, Markia, I got news for you. You're already part of a tribe, and the coolest tribe in the world. That's the 5 a.m. tribe. That is what we That's what we go over all this stuff for. So we're going to learn all this stuff about different cultures, different people all over the world. And then we're going to use that information to develop our own little community here. You know, where nobody can tell us what they think. Nobody going to peddle they terrible products to make money off of us. We care about your money. We care about our health. Health is wealth. So, yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yeah, you know, we'll be eating great. Good company goes without saying. We're gonna have a good company, the same as we do here every morning. You know, imagine us, all of us in the 5 a.m. club. Our meeting is live because we all on some sweet little island with hammocks, and you know, we waking up to bowls of blueberry and other mixed fruits, and you know, stretching and yawning, and we gotta say, oh man, let's go see what Barry up to today, man. I'm gonna walk up the hill to Barry's house. You know what I'm saying? All the time you're just thinking, let's go see yourself with Barry, taking a stroll, but you're walking up a hill, incline, getting that blood flowing, getting that body loose. Just had a fistful of blueberry just to get up to the hill and bury the, hey, Blaze, how you doing, man? Yeah, man, I just did some meditation and yoga. There's herbal tea on the stove. My wife just made it. Can I interest you in the glass? Well, certainly, Barry. I really appreciate it. I came up here to see what you were up to, man, and to see if you wanted to accompany me to Marquia's house. She lives just around the mountain, down there at the base of it, near those orchards. She has the best apples in the world. Oh, great! I'll head on down there. Let me just let me grab you know, a fistful of these nuts. Oh, wait a minute. How about let me grab a fistful of these frozen fruit blend. It's pretty hot out. You know what I'm saying? You're just accidentally doing cool stuff. We pull up to Marquia house. Hey, Blaze, Barry. You guys are just in time. I just hung up these sweet little hammocks made from Supima cotton, the best cotton feeling in the world. You guys want to try these out with me? Sweet. Don't mind if we do. That hill to berries and down around the mountain in your house. Certainly. Got us in a relaxed mode. We're going to hang out in those hammocks you just put together. Not even paying attention to the fact that her hanging and nailing these things, and you know, there's actually some physical activity. Her laying out the cotton and spreading it and blah blah blah. Like, you know, that's life, man. That's what's coming. That's what's coming up under my presidency, right, Ebony? You know, make it happen. This will be a stress-free world. You don't have to buy and spend money on all that expensive nothing. Everybody is going to have. We're going to take it back to the old days where we're just trading for goods and spices. Hey, Barry, I'd love a bucket of your blueberries, man, if you would be so kind, in exchange for this barrel of honey. Yeah, my wife made this honey, and it's the best honey in the world. It's naturally. All right. Man, that's the world I want to live in. Yeah, Barry Beige, man, get to it. Have a beautiful day. I appreciate you and your attendance as well as everybody else, man. Everybody else, I love y'all, man. Y'all have beautiful days. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. So in the meantime, we wind our way out of here. Y'all take a look at this superwoman. You know she had her super. I love y'all. Peace.
Willkommen im 5 Uhr morgens Club. Shoutout zu mir selber. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. Shoutout to myself. Shoutout zu mir selber. Hey. Gotcha.